What's up, guys? Welcome back to a video with your guy Entrepreneur Davis, the owner of Global Landscapers. And in today's video, we're doing a huge rock job. We're delivering over 100 tons of material and installing it with our skids. That's gonna be what the job is for today. It's gonna be inside a trailer park, so that's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be removing the driveway, putting in asphalt millings. We're gonna be installing rock throughout the whole driveway part, and we're gonna be bringing a whole bunch of dirt so we can film this one section of the property. I'll be showing you guys all that once we get there. But as you guys seen in that first clip, yeah, we got loaded up with some rocks. It's in the trailer right now. I'm driving over to the job site right now. Only thing is the trailer's acting a little funny, which kind of sucks. It won't lift 6 tons anymore, so I'm trying to figure out why it's doing that. But I mean, if it keeps doing, like, we keep having to try to keep fixing it, we might just call it quotes with it, and then we'll use it for a different purpose, and then I'll get a new trailer for delivering material, because obviously I've been using a whole bunch, delivering rocks, delivering material all the time, and I got its money back for sure. Like, I've made a bunch of money with this trailer, but it's just the fact that for some reason it's not lifting the 6 tons anymore, and that's what it's rated to lift. And yeah, right now I have perfectly 6 tons in there, and it won't even lift it. So it just I don't know, it is what it is, I guess. So we'll look at that. Maybe I'll be looking to get a new dump trailer real shortly, because I need this dump trailer for what I'm doing in my business currently, and we'll just go from there. But right now we're driving over to the job site. We're about 38 minutes away coming from the rack yard, and we're gonna go ahead and get this started. I'm gonna show you guys what we got going on. Let's do it. All right, guys, so we're over here at the job site. Let me show you what we're working with. So on this side, we got to fill in a whole bunch of dirt, kind of level this all out. On this side, we got to river this whole driveway, and we're going to use all this asphalt as backfill for this side. And we're going to be putting all crushed asphalt right here and making this nice and even, because look how bad it looks. It looks terrible. This is actually, you know, a county road, like a city road, but clearly they haven't worked on it in about 30 to 40 years, he said. So clearly it looks like this. So now they're hiring us to come out and do this. So like I said, we're gonna take all this asphalt, throw it in there, backfill, put dirt on top of it, grade it all out, smooth all this out, and this won't be in a driving spot anymore. They don't want us to make this a driving spot. Just fill it in like that over there, like that grass, and have that nice and level going all the way up to here. And then when you get to this spot up here, like you already can see, we're gonna be installing rocks. I already dropped a little bit of rocks already there last week. It's a little bit too much in one spot because I didn't have the skid with me, but we'll spread this out a little bit better, and we're gonna be filling all this in with rocks all up here, and doing that, following all the way around. But look at it, it looks nice. These rocks look really nice when they're down on the ground, but there's a little loop going all the way back here that I'm gonna show you guys right now that we gotta fill in. Over here on the right, this is fine. This is still good blacktop. You know, there's maybe a few cracks in it, but still holding up real strong. It's sturdy. Going this way, this is where we gotta kind of work on. And what we gotta do is we're gonna be throwing rocks in it, doing the same thing that's over there, filling that in with those same rocks, going all the way around this little loop, and it wraps all the way around. It's about 800 feet by 10, so 10 feet wide, 800 feet long, and it just needs to be, you know, probably an inch or 2 thick of rocks being sat on top of it, because we're getting bigger rocks, because these are road rocks, so they're not going to go anywhere. They're good rocks, and they're going to work pretty good. But as you can see over here, it's all rough terrain and dirt, and there's some rocks down there, but it definitely needs some work. And then we got to take this grass out the middle of here, because we're going to put rocks there. Put a loop all the way around back here. Got a lake of Popka right here, which is pretty sweet. And rocks around back this way. So we're gonna take all this grass, like I said, put rocks all here, 1 inch thick. You don't want to put too much, because we're right next to the water here. I mean, they're bigger rocks, so they shouldn't wash away as much as the little ones that were previously here. But you know, there's still gonna be a little bit of wash away, because the lake's right here, and a hurricane comes, the water table raises up, and some of the rocks will get taken away, sadly. But for the most part, they just stay put where they're at. And yeah, but as you can see, it's a pretty long walk around, 800 feet, like I said. We're filling this in, and that's pretty much the job, honestly. Like, do this loop, do that front part with the rocks, then river out that driveway, put the asphalt down, and then put that dirt on the side there, fill that all up, grade it all out smooth, and yeah, we'll be good. But back here, this is not bad ground. I mean, I don't know what it's like when it rains, but this is pretty solid ground. So when we put the rocks down, they should be put, like they should stay where they're at, because it's not like mushy dirt or anything like back here. So it's actually a good thing that we're working with this type of surface, you know. It works out better. But yeah, it loops out and it ends over here. And it goes back to that black top, going back up to the top. So that's what the job is. I want to give you guys a little synopsis so you can understand the picture and understand what we're trying to get done here, so you're not confused watching. So yeah, but you can see somebody try to throw some rocks right here. Small rocks. I mean, these will work, but they definitely will wash away with the water right there. You know, I mean, one hurricane comes, all your rocks are gonna be in the water. But yeah, that's what we're doing. Our first original plan was to bring on the material, and that's what the contract states. We bring on the material, then we all install it. But there's nowhere we can put the material at. We were asking them if we could put it over here. We can't put it over here. And also another thing is they don't want us to tear up their grass too. So that's why last time when I brought this material, I just dropped it right where it needs to be, and kind of ran over with my truck. And you can see it's holding up good. I'm walking on it right now. No rocks are moving. It's nice and stable. But like I said, we're gonna come back with the skid because there's a little bit too much rocks here. We're gonna spread it out a little bit better, and that's how we're gonna do it. And over here, I think we're just gonna fill this in with dirt, because there's no need to have this pathway coming this way if we're closing out this whole road and just putting in dirt there. So we're just gonna have it going right to right there, cut it off there, more rocks, going up to the blacktop, and then going all the way back around the loop. And all this side is gonna be filled in with dirt. And eventually, I think they're gonna get some sod put in there, or maybe put down some grass seed. And it should all grow back just like this over here, you know? So that's what it's gonna be. All right, so this right here is the problem that I'm having right now. You can see it moving a little bit, but it's not lifting it. Even when I put my jump pack on it, it's not that it doesn't have enough juice in the battery. You can clearly hear it trying to work, but it's like as if it's too heavy or something like that. So that's my dump trailer problem situation right now. When I had about 3 tons on it, when you put the first bucket load on there, it lifted up really easily. And this is 6 tons right here. So I had myself weighed out, and now it won't lift. It looks like a lot, but just because the density of it all. As you guys can see here, me and my dad had to shovel off pretty much all of it. So as you guys know, time is money. So we got to waste a whole bunch of time shoveling off this when we have a dump trailer, and it just was not lifting. You can see me going back and forth trying to see if it's going to lift after taking this amount off, but it just really was not lifting. So I don't know if I should go ahead and get a new one or not, but I mean, it still will help me get this entire job done. I just had to realize how much I could actually put on the dump trailer itself. But as you can see, it started lifting now, and we got it done, but it took us about an hour. All right, as you can see, we had to shovel all that off, and then we used the spread key once we got to a point where it could lift still. Because like I said, it could lift 3 or 4 tons. It was not lifting that 6 tons. Or maybe me and my dad are also thinking that the guy is loading it all on top of the scissor lift. So that might also be another reason why it's not lifting, honestly. So, I mean, we got it all out. It's kind of high right here, but I'll do the same thing I did over here with the truck, and then obviously we're coming back with the skid anyways. And my dad's gonna jump his right here. And yeah, then we'll get more and just keep working our way that way. But I mean, obviously, something's gotta obviously give, because we can't keep shoveling off that much. We probably shoveled about 3 tons, as you guys seen in that video. You know, it was a good amount that we shoveled off, which is no big deal. It's part of the business. But if we bought the dump trailer, we want the dump trailer to dump and do its job, especially if we're not overloading it or anything. My dad has a little bit less in his trailer because the rock yard's running kind of low on the rock. They're making it currently, but it's like people are constantly coming, so it never really gathers up to a point where it's like this is a lot of rock, because they got dump trucks coming non-stop. They got us coming, they got other dump trailer guys. So yeah, but my dad's backing up right now. Huh? Oh, over there, like where you right after the blacktop, the messed up blacktop. So my dad's backing up right now. I had 6 tons right here. That was 5 at first, and this is about 5. Yeah, man, I was just taking a video. Yeah, start going, slowly. All right, guys, so as you can see in there in those clips, we obviously shoveled off that because my dump trailer was failing. And we put it in the hole and we had to spread it around a little bit because the customer was asking us to. But we had to talk to her and tell her, like, we can't keep doing this. This is super inefficient. So we went ahead and convinced her to let us just drop the rock on the side, so it makes it a lot easier, so we don't got to spread it with freaking rigs and stuff like that. I mean, we should have brought the skids last night, but honestly, I just didn't trust the area, leaving my skid there. Like, you know, people steal skids all the time, and I was not trying to take that chance at all. So I decided not to bring it last night. Usually, if I could trust the area, I have no problem going ahead and, you know, making myself prepare for my own job. I'll bring it the night before and I'll just be prepared and I'll be super happy. But in this case, we just decided not to do that just because we didn't trust it, you know what I mean? So that's why we did it. So we're gonna get one more load each on each of our trailers. I'm gonna get a little bit less because it lifts up if I have less in there. It just doesn't lift when if I have a lot in there. So I'll put less in mine, and then my dad will take a little bit more. And then after we get these 2 loads there, we're going to go get the skids and then come spread it out. Spread that little area out and then go from there. And then, yeah, but I'm over here at the yard, so let me get back with you. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. All right, so right now, it does not look great, but, you know, we gotta come back with the skids. We're dropping these loads that we got here. I'm about to drop my load, and my dad's gonna drop his load. And then we're gonna come back to the skid, grade all this out. But we left that side, so then people can at least drive somewhat safely if they drive slow, obviously, just like that. But, yeah, we're gonna fill in all this right here, get up to that spot for today. Then we'll be back, obviously, on, you know, following days and finish up the rest. I'm gonna back up a little more so then I can get over like here and stuff like that. So then my dad can do the same and probably put his over there and drive on the side over there. But yeah, this is where we're at currently. As you can see, it's piled up right here, which is, it's all right. You know, it's fine for right now because we're gonna come in with the both skids. My dad's gonna get his skid, I'm gonna get my skid, and we're gonna knock this out. Yeah, so I'm gonna dump mine right here. See, it's lifting up right now. I have 3.5 tons in there currently. But when I get to that 6-ton mark where it's supposed to be lifting, it's not lifting. But it's no big deal. I mean, as long as it's working, I'm good. I just had to take less tonnage for right now. So I might hold off on getting the new dump trailer because I seen one not too long ago. It's a gooseneck 7x16 dump trailer. And it's a beast, got 16 ply tires on it. But this one has 16 ply because I added them. And it's just a beast trailer. This one's an 8-plier because the other 16 plies in there, it got a flat and I had to go get it repaired. But yeah, so I'm gonna hold off and I'm just gonna have to work at how it is because it still works. It's still pushing and it's still working. And this is a great trailer. It's still in great shape, so it makes no sense just to give up on a great trailer. Alrighty, so my dad's dumping. I dumped mine right there. My dad has a little bit more. How much was in yours, Dad? How much was in yours? 5 tons. Yeah, mine was 3.5. Yeah, this is easy to cover this whole area. And even around the bend. Because that's too thick over there. We got to take some of that down. We got a whole bunch of piled up. That piled up too thick. Yeah, but that's how you do it. But yeah, it's still working. It just, after the solenoid went out, it started acting funny. I don't know why. It just, I don't know. Maybe it was a certain one that fit that dump trailer that's what made it perform at its best. Keep going just a little bit more. Are you good? As you can see there, this is a lot of rock. So this is gonna cover a lot of ground. That's gonna cover a lot of ground. That's gonna cover a lot of ground. And all right here, there's a divot. So obviously we're gonna finagle with this a little bit, get a little bit less thick. Cause one person was driving through over here. She only had a sedan and her tire started spinning through this. So obviously it has to be compacted better because this is not compacted good, obviously. And it can't be this thick because clearly everybody's gonna have their tire spinning. Say the rocks are wet, you're gonna have a nightmare and that's gonna be terrible. So we're gonna flatten it out. We're gonna make it less thick throughout the whole thing. So it'll be easier for cars to drop through. What? Oh yeah, let me grab that up. Come on, throw it over here. But yeah, that's what we about to do. We gotta go get the skids, both of the skids, and we're gonna knock this thing out. This is a little before we get everything all graded out, because I don't feel like doing it when we get back. We want to just get here, get the skids off, and then get to work so we can get done for the day. But yeah, this is what it looks like before. We'll be back. Where we're at. We're back here, get it knocked out. So I'm gonna throw you guys on the tripod and put you on a time lapse and just show you the whole thing. We're just grading it all out. We're almost done actually. We only been here for about 5 minutes. I should have set it up as soon as I got here. But yeah. This was real simple and easy. I was really happy, and as you can see coming up here, I get up the skid because we actually had a potential customer come up to us while we were doing the job because he's seen that we're doing such a good job. I mean, it just goes a long way when people see you out there working and doing a great job, especially a father and son team. They love that. So, I mean, right here, we're just finishing up the job, and hope you guys enjoy it. Alrighty. It's pouring on me, but who cares? Rain is rain. But we graded everything out nicely. My dad's right there still working. Nice and flat. Looking good. We wanted to leave it real, well, not real thin, but we wanted to leave it thinner because earlier when we had it a little bit thicker, one of the customers, I mean not customers, one of the residents of the property, she had a sedan, she got stuck right here, so obviously we had to drop it down, you know. So that's what we did. It looks nice and leveled, graded. Looks amazing, you know. And we haven't been here for that long. We've only been here for a little bit of time. So came in here with 2 skids and knocked this thing out. So, yeah. Me and my dad just tracking it down right now. Got it in bunny mode. I'm just driving back and forth and just hitting little stuff and let the tracks do all the work, you know. He's right there. I'm over here. We just tracking. That's all. So what'd you think, Pop? It looks real good, right? It's all we out that far, yeah. Looking real good, guys. We came out here, we did what we had to do. This rock is white, it's just still dirty right now, so. Yeah. Well, we bring more rock going down that way, well, just, yeah, that's easy. What? Down the archway or no? Do you want to try it?
Trying to scrape a little bit?
Yeah, I'll try to scrape with my bucket, yep. Yeah, the asphalt's gonna come up easily.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It come up super easy, so we could be good with that. But yeah, so we're just game planning. And oh, snap that rain.
What's that? That's your poncho from?
Yep, Jeff Martin. Jeff Martin hat. Let me show y'all. Got the Jeff Martin poncho and hat. It's free and it works. Dang, I got rain in my phone. See what I do? Look at my phone about to brick y'all now, y'all. Sheesh.
You gotta look at it?
Yeah, it's raining in the case.
Oh, in the case.
Is it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. I'm doomed. It's already cracked.
You can see a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, look how far it's spreading.
Yeah, it is real super far. All the way down that way, exactly. And we only need, I didn't go as far because we want to raise that up with the dirt a little bit so it could be like a smooth transaction going straight over that way. All right, guys, so like I said earlier in the video, we're going to be working on this little easement going all the way around. Not easement, but little driveway going all the way around. It's not that big. It's about 10 feet wide and like 800 feet long. It's real easy. And we're going to get this grass out the middle because we can't leave that in. It's going to look ugly. And yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. So I just want to give that a little update because me and my pop about to head out of here. It's starting to rain. We'll be back on Thursday and we'll, give some more of the job done.
Absolutely.
So, yeah. Just want to give y'all an update. Just giving a little update. So yesterday my dad delivered 12 tons over to the job site. He did 3 loads of 4 tons of rock 57. So there's 12 tons there right now, and I got another 4 tons on the back there. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop this over there as well, so we can have that. We're gonna see how far that gets. And then what I'm gonna start doing in the meantime is I'm gonna start grabbing some dirt to start delivering over there, because we need about 30 to 40 tons of dirt over there. So I'm gonna grab that right after I drop off this Rock 57. And my dad has a skid on the back of his trailer, and he's gonna start spreading out the Rock 57 that's currently there, and this 4 tons that I got on the back of my trailer. So that's the plan for today. Stay tuned here. We're working around the bend today, and we're gonna start from, I guess you could say, the bottom side of it going back up, because that'd be easier that way. And that's how we're gonna do it. So stay tuned here, and I hope you guys enjoy. I'm here right now. As you can see, we had to refurbish all of this over here, because you know, we got some spots, low spots in here and stuff like that. So I want to go get rocks, but this time I went to the rock that was closer to my house, and this stuff is perfect, nice and small. Some of these joints are like almost pea pebbles, you know, like a 1/4 of an inch. Some it goes up to, it looks like about an inch, and these are perfect because these ones down here for bigger, they're for road. It's just, it was a different yard. It's supposed, they're both Rock 57, but that one, this yard makes it a lot smaller than this yard does. So yeah, so I just wanted to show you guys that, and let me show you how my dad dumped over the other rocks, and I'll show you the difference. I mean, you can see them right here anyways. These are just a lot bigger versus these, you know, you can just clearly see. And then down here is my dad's gonna start on this side for the bend around, because it starts over there and it loops all the way around, going back to this side where we kind of stopped off at. So he's gonna start over here with his skid. He's about 5 minutes away. He wants to stop and get a coffee. And yeah, so this is over on this side. This is where he put the rocks at. So he's gonna just come over on this side, start putting it in here. Well, first he's gonna take out the grass in the middle of this this driveway, I guess you can call it. And then after that, he's gonna start spreading this. This is 12 tons of rock right here, or something like that. Maybe 13 tons. He's gonna start spreading this all out. We'll go from here. Yeah, he dumped it perfectly. Couldn't ask for a much better dump job than this. So he dumped that perfectly. But yeah, this about 12, 13 tons. He gonna get this grass out the middle, going all the way around, and then he gonna start spreading this. But you can just tell the difference between this rock versus the other rock I just got. But yeah, it's gonna look nice at the end though. Moral of the story. But yeah. Guys, so this is the other yard that I recently found. It's literally 10 minutes from my house. Cannot beat that. They don't have as much Rocky 57 either, but they're making it currently right there, as you can see, coming off the conveyor belt somewhere over here. And yeah, that's how they're doing it. But yeah, this is more than enough for what I need. I can put my dump trailer at once, so we're good with that. Oh, it was working. I guess they turned off the conveyor belt for right now. Last time I was just here like about 40 minutes ago, it was running, but I guess you cut it off. Maybe something went down. But yeah, this is the Rock 57 right here. It's nice stuff. They got a nice kabucha, that's how you say it. Loader. And this guy's a much better loader than the one guy at the one yard. I can trust him, because you can see, look, he dumped some off before he just comes and dumps it into my trailer. And honestly, they have a bigger bucket on there. So yeah, he's a much better loader. He knows what he's doing. Look at him operating that thing. That's what I'm talking about. The other guy's crazy because they had weights in there that weighs the amount of rocks, and the other guy was still overloading me. Perfect. Look at that. Beautiful. Perfect. And then look, he actually drags it off to the one side if it's too much on one side. Thank you. Appreciate it. Sweet about this one is there's no potholes, so you're driving on nice smooth ground. I've seen him actually grading. He's grading in front of the scale, so that's how I know they take care of their property, which is amazing. Can't beat that. And yeah, wonder what that is. Is that oversized Rock 57? Huh, interesting. That's what it looks like. It's not bad. You can see he's grading back right now. They actually take care of their property over here, which is really nice, so we don't got to worry about driving through potholes and tearing up our tires. But yeah, that's what he's doing. He's back dragging it all. Well, I guess he's getting out the truck the way of this truck coming in, but he was just back dragging. He was back dragging on this side to keep it nice and level and flat, which is cool. My dad's over here working on this. He's actually doing a great job. He's getting all the grass out. He's regrading the whole thing. So it's just dirt right now. So then when we put the rock in, it's just sitting on top of the dirt, and it's not any grass in between. The grass might still grow back, but it might be within you know, 6 or 8 months from now. I already told the client that, so she understood. But he's doing a great job with it. You know, there you go, right there in the skid. I got that little load over there. I'm gonna ask him to dump it. So then, I gotta dump the rocks. I gotta dump the rocks. Remember, I need you to. So then, because we only go put half there. Unless you want to dump all of them there, then we can scoop some out and put it in here, I guess. But it's up to you. All right. I guess we dump the whole thing there. I'll just dump it. So you keep working, and then we'll go from there. But she wants us to also look at a stump too. She wants us to take. It's a huge one. Yeah, it messed up the whole concrete and everything around it. And so whenever you're ready, it's right there, right behind her office. Okay. All right. But yeah, he's doing a great job over here, guys. Nice job. What I gotta do now, since I got that load right there, we're gonna hold off on the rocks, and then we're gonna see what. Because now at this point we're at 18 plus another 4. We're at 22 tons. That's here, and then it needs to be installed. So we're gonna install that first, and then we're gonna go from there and see what exactly we got to do. You know, if we need more, we'll get more. Or if the 22 tons will cover it, then you know that's it. But I have to actually go start getting dirt for that front area so I can start filling that all in. But yeah, he didn't make it over here. Yeah, he started over there. But yeah, that's where we're at currently with it all. Or maybe he actually did scrape it. You can't. Sometimes you can't get all the grass out because it's in there. You don't want to, you know, take out the earth, because then now it's going to leave divots and it will turn to puddles. So maybe that's the best you probably could do right here. Maybe you can track it up a little bit. Right here, you can tell this is all loose. So you get that all out. You can tell him he was scraping over here actually a little bit, but maybe he either needs to work on it a little bit more, or maybe it's just, this is micro gas. Huh, interesting. All right, well, that's my little update. I'm gonna go ahead and dump this rock, and then talk to my dad and game plan more. Yeah, there's only a 4.6 in here. It's struggling. I mean, it's doing it, but it's just going super duper slow. That scissor lift isn't that strong. I wonder if it's if you could actually upgrade it to the telescopic lift. I know the other lift, whatever it's called, the one that my dad has, I know that will probably be harder because you got to do it all under here. But I know the telescopic sits right over here on the front, so maybe that'll work. Maybe it won't. I'm not sure how that works, but that would be pretty amazing if I could just upgrade to that. But it gets it done though. The scissor still gets it done. It's just slow. Yeah, you see it. Honestly, I think that my dad's dump trailer, it actually does dump it in more of a pile. Mine, it spreads it out a little more. I mean, I maxed it out on the lift, so it wasn't like I didn't put it all the way up. I put it all the way up. It just doesn't dump the same way. I mean, his is different. I forget what his one's called, but he has a 2 pistons pushing it up on both sides of the trailer. Mine is just a scissor, obviously, as I just showed you guys. But yeah, that's what we got. So as you can see here, I dumped the little rocks right here. My dad spread them all out, so it filled in all that little divots and everything like here. So it looks a lot better, much better. And he got that knocked out for us. Right here, we just put in 4 tons of the smaller rocks. He spread it all the way out going over that way. You know. And then my next objective is, oh, here he comes right now. But here's my next objective is, I'm gonna start filling this side in with dirt. Actually, I gotta get that backfill in there first. Yeah. So I'm back again to get some more rock, and look at that pile, man. There might only be enough for me to get the 4 tons left. I just left. Last time you guys see what it looked like. Now this is all that's left for it. They're not making any right now, but they probably will be in the future, obviously. But this is all that's left for today. So good thing I came back right now. We got a different guy out here right now. Load me up. Let's see how he does. I mean, oh, pull that way. Rock. Maybe I should have just took all of it. No, I'm playing. I don't think my trailer can take all of it. Yeah, he's loading up really nicely. He's a good loader, I'm not gonna lie. Cool. Nice. Thank you. Appreciate it. Look at this stuff. It's cool out here, man. I love these yards. So, especially this one. This one's nice and clean. But I love concrete yards. Here, we used a little bit of the rocks to refurbish that front area to fill in some divots. But as you can see, my dad really whipped this one up, man. He got all that grass out, going through everywhere, graded it nicely. So we're gonna spread gate this. The rest of this rock is about 3.5 tons. So we used a little bit up front, and I had 4 tons in total. But then we're gonna spread gate this. My dad already started working on this side. Yep. So he started working on this side, and then we're gonna work our way back and go all the way around the bend. Yep. And then while he's doing that, I'm gonna go get some dirt. I only have until I think 4. Remember? 2 o'clock. Yeah, so I gotta hurry up and get. At least we can get one load.
Yeah, get as much as you can. That's it.
And then what we'll do is later, after we're done doing the rocks, we can tip up the driveway and throw it in there. You know. But they're not gonna be able to go up there anyways because we're gonna put that load right there at the top. All right, so that's what we're doing, y'all. My dad did an amazing job right here. You see it? Graded nice and perfectly. So now we're gonna go ahead and spread gate this with the dump trailer, and I'm gonna go get another load of dirt. Perfect. You guys can see we refurbished this. I didn't really get it on camera because we just trying to get the work done, guys. My bad. I'm lunching, but we refurbished this area, so now it's all rocks. The rocks is just a little dirty right now because they're wet or whatever. Same thing over there, and you know, we're working our way that way. But this whole area right here is pretty much completed. Probably a little bit more tracking that we got to do with this skid tracks, but other than that, we're good. I mean, right here we got to refurbish this a little bit because my dad was turning around, and I got a little torn up a little bit. No big deal. No big deal. We'll knock it out. That's easy. But yeah, I just want to give you a little update. All right, we'll get this dirt. And we have a ride back at Old Reliable right here, man. We're getting dirt. Yes, sir. What we have here, a whole bunch of Rock 57. Wow, they were just running the machine. What happened? Well, they cut it off. We have more than enough than we need. But you see all these big dump trucks coming through. You want to try to swipe it up real quick. But look what we have here, y'all. A whole bunch of Rock 57 sitting here ready for me to grab it up. Look at it. Just look at it. This is the good stuff too. The little stuff, you see? I mean, it's not as good as the other stuff I just got, but it's still great. You know, it's little stuff. You can't beat that. So that's a beautiful thing. I'm super happy about that. I was gonna get dirt, but since they got Rock 57 here, and I'm here right now, I'm gonna get the Rock 57. They have dirt everywhere. Dirt, it's, you know, it's dirt. You can get that really anywhere. It's real cheap. You know, so I'm super happy about that. Just wanted to show y'all, because I've been calling for weeks, and actually a few months with this place, because as soon as they get the rock here, they run out because people come in with these big trucks, so they take them all away. So if I have an opportunity to get the Rock 57 right now, I'm gonna get it right now, because I don't know if I'm gonna have enough. I mean, I don't know if down the line if I wait, but they're gonna still have some more for me. So, you know, but the machine was just running out. I guess they turned it off. It's like I never left. But I'm not trying to walk in the water, but yeah, he knows it. Oh, can you load it more towards the back? More towards the back, yeah. Hold on. Trying to pull up. I'm saying, can you load more towards the back? Dang, guys. So I just left the Old Reliable, my favorite concrete yard that I always go to, and they upped the prices. You know, I mean, that Rock 57, it is hard to keep in there. They always run out super quick, so they upped the prices on them. Now we're talking about instead of $38 a ton at this one, it's $42 a ton, and like it's not crazy, but compared to the other one, that one's $30 a ton. That's $12 difference per ton. That's a lot. So I mean, they have great rock, I'm not gonna lie. They break it up very, very nicely, but $12 is extra a ton. You know, it might not be something I'm interested in anymore. I mean, I think when I first went there about a year ago, they were at $35 a ton. They raised up to 38. Now they're at 42. And obviously, it's trending with the market. You know how bad the economy is, which is not that big of a deal. But it just makes, like, for my business and what I'm trying to do here and how I price out things, I need it to be lower priced instead of higher priced. So I'm gonna have to Well, there's one right next to my house. I mean, once they make more rocks, they're $36 a ton, so they're still cheaper than this one. But I might just have to go with those other two, the $30 a ton and the $36 a ton yards, and just do it like that, because $42 a ton, that's going to just eat into my profit margin. I mean, it's not going to really eat up my profit margin, because I usually have a pretty handsome profit, but why make less profit for no reason when I can just go to one of my 2 other yards that serve the same type of rock? I mean, the one yard does serve, the rocks are a lot bigger, but the other yard is $36 a ton, and the rocks are about the same size. So in my eyes, I'm just gonna go to that one from now on, and it's more convenient for me because it's closer to my house, and I can get there quicker. It's 10 minutes from my house. Like, you cannot beat that. As long as they have rocks, then I'll be there picking them up, you know? So, dang, it's a hurt piece because that was unreliable, but, you know, I gotta do what's right for my best for my business, you know? So, yeah, but for delivering concrete, that's definitely still gonna be the go-to yard, because currently right now, they're the only ones still paying people for delivering their concrete there, you know? And that's because obviously they're on an upward trend. They're selling a bunch of rocks and they're obviously growing. So it's a good thing for that business, but for me personally, my business, this is not a good thing. So I'm gonna have to move forward. All right, so we're having to do this by hand because the dump trailer is failing on us right now. Sucks. It is what it is, but we doing it real nice. We got as much as we could get off with the skid at first, but it can't reach all the way in there. So we have to do it by hand. I'm raking, my dad's shoveling. That's what we're doing right now. So yeah, it might be time to get a new dump trailer. I'm getting sick, it started raining on me. The trailer's failing, so I had to keep going. The camera probably looks terrible because it's wet. Let me show you what we did. It's all foggy. Let's see if I can make it. There we go. So it's all right here. I got more on there. It's all right here. And do it like that. You know? So put this all right here, and then yeah, that'll be that. All right, guys, so my dad over here working on this. It just poured on us, as you guys seen in the last clip, but he's bringing more rock and he's trying to spread this all out. Yeah, it's looking pretty decent, and he's getting some more rock right now because obviously we need some more rock. But I got the other side done now, obviously, and he's finishing this up, grading it out. It's all dirty right now because it just poured down. It was terrible. I had to shovel off the back of the dump trailer. It wasn't working, like I said. And I told him, I was like, I'll get it, because obviously this is my dump trailer family. So I was like, just get this over here so we can get this side done. You know, that's what he's doing. It's looking all foggy because it's humid out here in Florida right now because it just got done raining. But I'm yeah. But I guess I'll just videotape him. Back to the camera squad again. Sheesh. Let me get the tripod out or something. All right, it's Monday morning of the following week. We got the dump trailer fixed. I'm getting some more rock, some oversized 5 tons. And my dad's coming in his dump trailer really shortly for 5 tons. This yard actually ran out of, they didn't run out because I already told you guys. They're still out of rock 57, the regular size stuff, but on that bend, on the RV park, we actually need this bigger stuff, because then it won't wash away when we get a like overflood or something like that. So we need stuff like this. This will save us. But that's why I'm getting loaded up. I'm just waiting for the loader to get here and load me up. My dad should be getting here real shortly, but that's where we're at. But apparently what the reason was why my dump trailer was acting the way it was because my remote was messed up. So I went overpaid $114, got a newer remote with the extension, so now it'll be a lot easier when it comes to me using my spray gate, and got a brand new remote, and now it's working good as new. So I'm happy about that. Happy it's not like the pump or the cylinder and the hydraulic lift, and it was just something as simple as a remote. Even though the remote was still kind of expensive, $114 for a remote sounds kind of crazy, but hey, better than paying, you know, $10,000 for a new dump trailer, or rather, you know, $3,000 or $4,000 for a new lift. So I'm blessed, to say the least. Here comes the loader right now, guys. A little too soon. Had to have the guy scrape out some. I had 5 in there, and then I had to have him scrape out a ton, put in my dad's trailer because it won't lift 5 now. But I'm at 4.1 and it lifts it very, very slow. But we're gonna head over to the job site. My dad over there. Yeah. All right, y'all. So I'm back at the yard, and looky what we have here. All that Rock 57 is all gone. I was just here last Friday. Like, how could it possibly be all gone? That giant pile that was sitting right here, it's all gone. They only had that little bit. You see it right there? That's insane. These dump trucks don't be playing with this yard. I mean, this isn't Orlando, so I mean, everybody, you know, comes here because it's the heart of Orlando, and I feel like it's getting more popular because they're charging more money for stuff. The only thing they're not charging that much for is the dirt. They still charging the same amount for that, but everything else raised up in prices, like I previously said earlier in the video. But yeah, it's crazy. It's really crazy. How did they get, like, that was at least 1,000 tons? And it's all gone now. Really all gone in a couple of days. The span of probably 3 days, which is insane. Yeah, so we got 10 tons here. My dad has another 5 right here, and I got another 4 on my trailer that we're putting down in the hole. As you can see, yep, just as we like to see. So I'm gonna back my trailer up and put it down in the hole. But we're getting it done, man. We're getting this thing done. This is a longer job than we expected, but hey, it's all right. It's okay. What'd you say?
Yeah, it's a lot of dirt.
Yeah, it is a lot of dirt. And I got more, so that's perfect, so man. That's what I'm thinking.
See the shit getting done.
Mm-hmm. All right, so mine has 4 tons on it. This was 5 tons. We got to get another 20 tons, and then we're going to spread it all out. It's not going to be perfectly level with that grade over there, because that's like 3 or 4 feet above, and it's just not possible unless we're bringing in like 70, 80 tons, you know. And what they're doing over here is actually just putting grass in, so it's not that big of a deal if it doesn't match up perfectly, you know what I mean? As long as it runs down this driveway and the water still runs away, then we're still good. We fill this in so people can't drive on this side. That was the main purpose of this. And then once that's all filled in, we're going to come back and take all this driveway out, put that in the hole before we grade everything out. And then we got to finish the circle back there. But we just wanted to get the material here so we can, you know what I mean, either today or tomorrow come back and just do straight skid work. We don't got to worry about driving anywhere. And we just show up and, you know, go to work, you know. So that's where we're at currently. And yeah. All right, guys, today's demo day. So taking out the whole asphalt driveway and we're pushing into the hole. We're having another guy bring up 18 tons of material, and we're gonna get that all knocked out. But let me move my skid out the way. My dad's pushing up all that sand that got washed out from into the street, and I'm pushing out all this asphalt from the asphalt driveway so we can get that all finished up. So that's what we're doing today. I'm gonna set you guys up on a tripod. Let's get it done. Guys, so we got the whole drive ripped out, and we put the asphalt under here. The guy's still coming with 18 tons, but them dump truck drivers, they just take their time. So my dad's over here, he got that whole side done. I got this whole side done. We're just grading it out now and trying to do our best with what we got. I'm taking sand from over here because if he's gonna drop, he's gonna drop it over here, so I can just refill that in. It's easy, just so we can get this all graded right now. But 18 tons is gonna be more than enough than what we need here, so this is perfect. And it's for a great deal. The guys, he's only charging me 240 bucks for 18 tons of sand. I don't know where you guys are at, but over here in Florida, you can get some cheap dirt out here if you find the right guy. But obviously we need to fill in all this so it can all match up. And we got to fill in all this up top. And yeah. So that's where we're currently at. Well, the guy said he'll be here in about 20 minutes. So then we'll have an additional 18 tons of sand to throw on top. for the whole grade of everything. It'll be nice and perfect. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to work. And yeah, we got a dump truck driver. I made a hole right here just so I can fill it back in. But the sand is dribbling right now. I got 18 tons on there. Whoa. Yes, sir. Yep. Exactly how I pictured. A bunch of sand that we need. So we got the 18 tons, fill that hole back in, and then filling that over there, and then yeah. But I'm gonna put you guys back on the tripod. This whole time I was just kind of grading, and I figured there was no need for me to just show you guys that I'm grading and moving dirt around. But now that we got the new dirt, I'm gonna just put the tripod out so you guys can see it. I'm gonna give you a great area view so you can see the whole job site from all the way up here at the top. But yeah, 240 bucks for that. I'm gonna be using them a lot in the future. Because I'm gonna need them. But yeah, found them on Facebook Marketplace too, guys. So if you're starting your business out and you don't know where to look for a dump truck driver, hit up your nearest Facebook Marketplace. You're gonna find some smaller companies, but they get the job done, you know. I'm a pretty small company. We're not enormous. I mean, we're decent sized, but you know, Facebook Marketplace is where you gotta go, man. All right, y'all. It's looking real good. My dad's tracking it down right now. We got it all graded down going that way. And now this is actually ready for the asphalt to be installed on that side of the road. This side, they said they're gonna put some sod in there eventually. I don't know when they're gonna do it, but hey, it's up to them. We got it graded down all nicely going down that way, going down to the street area. Yeah, it's looking nice and smooth. So next what we got to work on is spreading those rocks in the back. We're probably going to need maybe a load more, which is 10 tons for us, 10 to 12 tons for us. But yeah, we'll figure it out once we get all that rock spread. Then we'll do it like that. All right, guys. So this is the grade we got, nice and smooth. This side is not going to be used anymore. Just saying that right now, disclaimer. This side will not be used. This side is where we're going to be putting the asphalt millings, and it's going to be used as the road. She wants to close this side off, put some sod there on that side, and that's how she wants to do it. That's the property manager. So we got that all graded out nicely. We're going to need some more rocks, and we obviously need to bring the asphalt millings because that's imperative. But yeah, looking pretty good. Right here, we're going to finish this, make it a loop so they can defer traffic if somebody's coming up and going down at the same time. They can swing this way, go around, this person can go straight. So that's how we're going to handle that situation. We got to add more rocks right here, add more rocks over here, and around the bend we'll need some more rocks. But I did in fact I put more rocks right here because it was dipping down a little bit. So put some rocks right here, about 3 buckets full. And my dad over there working. And I put stuff in front of her driveway. And around this bend, hold on, let me get there. Hold on, so we need some rocks going from right here, going down the bend, right here, going right up to where the rocks ends over there, kind of far over there. I thought that would be enough, but it didn't spread like I thought it was. So yeah, So it stops right about here. I mean, these rocks got some dirt on them, but the rain will wash the dirt off and they'll be showing again. And yeah, that's how we got done. I was going to film it, but I decided not to. Pretty much more of the same of us just spraying rocks. So that's what we did. And we got all this done. Both of those piles of rocks are gone. We need a little bit more for right there, probably about 5 tons. And probably another 5 to refurbish all these areas, because we spread it thin at first, then we come back and refurbish it, you know, fill in these dead areas and things of that nature. So that's where we're currently at with the project. We're just about done. We're on the tail end of it. So just wanted to give you all an update on where we're at with it. Because you can see all throughout here, we definitely got to refurbish some spots. So we're gonna probably need like another 10. And we got to finish the bend, of course. So I think we'll be good. But yeah, that's where we're currently at. This dirt will wash away. The rocks will stay because they're heavy. And let me just show you what her driveway looks like currently. Got the rocks all cleaned out of here. Somewhat. But it's hard to get rocks off of dirt. And her driveway is all completed. All right, so I just dropped off my load of my load of rock over at the job site. My dad had to go over to the other rock yard because the rock yard that we were currently at didn't have enough rocks for both of us. Well, they had enough, well, not really, because at that yard, they have a minimum charge of $159. And for you to get to that $159, you got to be at least 4 tons of rock for it to make sense for you to get enough rocks for the amount of money you're paying. If you're paying at a minimum of about $159. So he only had about 2. That's all he had left. So we're like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, I tried to add them onto the same ticket, but they're like, no, you can't do that. Each truck has its own ticket. So I had to pay, it's $160 for only like 6 tons. So I was like, that's dumb. So then I was like, Pop, if it's all right with you, could you just drive over to the other yard and get some rock over there, and we can use that rock as well. Plus that yard, it's farther, but it's cheaper though too. So he went over that way, and he actually said that when he was over there, he saw this guy load up his dump trailer with 18 tons of rock 57. And the guy ended up saying it was too much. He went down to the scale guy, weighed it. He was like, oh, that's too much money, because he only needed about 10. So he came back and dumped the 18 tons with his telescopic lift. And we're talking about a regular dump trailer. Like, we're talking about maybe a 8K axle trailer, I'm guessing, because if you're putting 18 tons in there, it's way overloaded, first off. And my dad said it didn't have dually axles or anything. It just was 2 single wheel axles on the trailer. Probably I'm guessing either 8K axles or maybe 9K, I'm guessing. And he loaded in 18 tons, guys. And it lifted, the telescopic lift lifted it. So I'm gonna go over to that clip my dad took over there. I'm gonna show you it. He's gonna show you what happened over there. But that's insane. If that's what you can do with a telescopic lift, I need to invest in one ASAP. But let me take you over to there.
This guy, we're at the rock quarry. This guy just had 18 tons in that trailer. There's a proof. He was overloaded because he only wanted 10 tons. So he dumped all this out with that telescopic boom and then pushed it all out. That is a powerful trailer right there. It can take 18 tons. You can see the guy now is scooping it to put it back into his trailer. At least 10 tons. But he just had 18 tons in that little trailer. And with that telescopic boom, the thing is a beast. The thing is powerful.
Got some asphalt millings coming in. Looking nice. It's raining out here, guys. It's not too bad. Yep. And that's what we needed. Yes. I don't know how it's steaming. I don't know if you guys can see that on the camera, but it's steaming right now. Yes, sir. Let me square this guy up. Let me square this guy up, Pam. All right, so we're about to start spreading this all throughout this side of the drop, but this side is not getting spreaded. She wants to put grass down like I already previously said in the video. But I'm gonna try to throw you guys on a tripod under a tree because it's actually raining. I'm wearing my poncho and everything right now. John Martin auctioneer poncho too. This thing is nifty. But my dad's already starting to do it over there. I'm gonna set you guys probably right here and try to give you guys the best angle I possibly can. I'm gonna jump on my machine.
As you guys can see, the camera flow right here is very disappointing, but there is something interesting about this clip. You can see some little ants running through the camera. I know this is like way off topic, but I just wanted to say that.
I don't know how much you guys saw. The camera looked like it fell over, but it's coming out pretty nicely. Me and my dad are doing our thing. Customer is explaining to me, tell us right there, that however we wanted to go this way, because that's what we kind of wanted to do, so we can divert the traffic. I gave her the idea to do it, so she thinks it's a great idea. So then you can divert traffic going that way. But yeah, it's coming out really good. This asphalt millings really spread really nicely. But let me get back in my skid and get back to it. All right, second dump truck driver is here. We already spread a bunch of it, but hey, let's have more than less. Make this thing thick. Sweet. So I love to see, man. Successful jobs, done it easy. Me and my dad killing it. Love it. Gotta love to see it, man. Let me go holler at him, I guess. I know he got it. There we go. Taking that tarp off, man. These tractors don't play. Like I said earlier in the video, my dad was showing, if that telescopic boom can lift up 18 tons, I say 18 tons, then that's a whole different story. 36,000 pounds of any material, that's insane. But yeah, here we go. It's getting stuck. Ooh, no bueno. It's gonna fall soon though. 3, 2, ooh. Put concrete in there? No, I'm playing. There we go. Here it comes. There she blows. Yes, sir. That's all we need. You drive forward, all that falls out. There's some stuck up in there still, but if he wants to get that out, it's fine by me. All right, so my dad's over there getting that done. We got the whole next load, so we're gonna fill this all in. We're gonna have that fall in like that, on an angle like that right there. That's how we're gonna do it. Let me tell my dad, because I tried to tell him because he's been in the skid the whole time. But we got way more than enough asphalt, way more. Over here's a little thin, but it's all right because we have a ton of it. Well, obviously not a ton. We got 36 tons or 40 tons of it. You know, whatever they had in that truck, I don't know exactly what it was. You know, them tracks will take 18 to 20 tons in it, fill it up. So I'm not 100% sure where we're at with it, but it's a lot of tonnage. You know, so I'm gonna get back in my skid, put y'all back on the time lapse, and let's get it. All right, guys, so we're just finishing up. I made a little pathway for them to come through this way, meeting up to the rocks up there. Comes down this way like this. My dad's over there finishing up the ramp over at the end. We made this up to the rocks as well. It's looking pretty good. I mean, some areas of rocks are a little, you know, displaced. That's because we're using big skids, and that's what they do. It's like really, you gotta be very, very careful when you're walking on top. I mean, driving on top of these rocks with a skid. But all throughout here, it's pretty much all nice and filled up with rocks. All within the driving area, of course. I'm gonna take you guys around the bend so you can show that, so I can show you that we finished that up. So as you can see, we got rocks going in and out of here. Of course, some dirt is covering the rocks, but once it rains again, which is about to do right now, all that dirt is going to be shown again, and it's going to be prevalent. I mean, not dirt. All that rocks is going to be shown again. It's going to be prevalent, and it's nice and thick throughout the whole thing. And yeah, we did all the thing. I refurbished, going all the way up this way. And if you guys see dirt spots on the camera, just know there's rocks under it. We back dragged and dirt got on top of it, and you know, when you're back dragging rocks on top of dirt, dirt will kick up on top of your rocks. So keep that in mind. But once it rains again, if you're not in a rainy state, it won't help you. But if you're in a rainy state like Florida, you won't have to worry about it too much because it's gonna be raining anyways, as you guys can see. So we finished that all up, going all the way around the bend. Let me see if I can walk all the way through there, because it's a pretty far walk. So you guys can see it. And you got to think, the customer didn't want a perfect thing. They just wanted it to, so when the residents are driving through and it rains and gets a little bit watery, they're not driving straight through puddles. So the rocks gives their tires more traction when they're driving through this kind of stuff. So it didn't have to necessarily be perfect. And like I said, we probably delivered like 160 tons plus, 200 tons plus. I kind of lost track because I mean we went over budget for that. Obviously, we charged the customer for that accordingly, for the tonnage that we went over, and they were happy to pay because we were doing such a great job for them. And that's pretty much the whole thing, as you can see. Like you can see right here, there's dirt on these rocks. You can see right here. See how these rocks are all covered by dirt? Pretty soon, because I back dragged this over here, right there, right like earlier today. It rained yesterday. They all popped back out. Then I put more rocks in and back dragged it, and it goes back under the dirt again. But then tomorrow, they'll pop right back out because the dirt will wash right off the rocks, and you'll be satisfied. It's gonna look beautiful. But this is Rock 57, and we had to go to multiple different suppliers to get this rock for this job. I think we're talking about 3 different suppliers that we went to. But yeah, that's pretty much the whole entire job. I mean, we got the rock there. Talking close to probably 100 tons of rock. We got rock for her driveway as well. I don't know if I showed you guys that yesterday on the camera. I mean, as she drives out, it's gonna obviously wash out. I mean, there's nothing I can do about that. But we got rock for her driveway, which is nice. And obviously we got the rock up here, and then we got the dirt, and then we got the asphalt. So like I said, we're sitting at over 200 tons, I mean 160 tons to up to 200 tons. I'm not exactly sure. I could probably do the exact math because I've all my receipts from everything that I got. But the thing is, those last 3 loads from the dump trucks, there's no possible way for me to pinpoint if they had 18, 17, 12. They could have had 12 in there for all I know. I don't even know. But I mean, it looked like a lot to me, and obviously it covered the areas that we needed to cover, so it worked out perfectly. But I'm gonna call it 200 tons in total, safely. I can safely say that probably was 200 tons. It probably was more, but yeah. But I'm back at the beginning. We got that little wraparound connection with the asphalt and the rocks. And yeah, we got our final payment. Customer was happy with it. So me and my dad are gonna load up real soon after he's done tracking it all down, and we're gonna head out. I mean, just think about what it looked like before versus now. It looks amazing now. At least in my eyes, it does. And the asphalt millings that they brought us were perfect. They compact down, and they stretch. They spread really good. They spread really, really far, which is a good thing. So yeah. So if you haven't already, go ahead and like, subscribe, show you guys some love. Leave a comment down below what you think about this job, and how you think it went, and how you think the results were. Let me know. But me and my dad are working hard out here, and you know, just for that reason you should give a like. But with that being said, that's pretty much gonna be the end of the video, guys. There's nothing more I can tell you. This job went successfully. She said she's gonna leave it just like that, how it is, all dirt like that. She's gonna put grass in there eventually. She was asking for more dirt, and then I was like, yeah, I can get my dump truck guy to come out here today, right now, deliver it so we can grade it up. But they decided not to go with that because they didn't like our price, which is fine. I mean, they're not always gonna like your price. I mean, we're a little bit higher than where we usually are. I mean, where people are usually at, but we preserve good work. We give out good work, and we're here every day. We're reliable. So yeah. But do not forget to get in your Bible, repent of your sins, and turn your life to Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior, guys, because that's the most important thing in life. And I always say it, and I always will say it, guys. But that's pretty much gonna wrap it up. I'll catch you guys later, and me and my dad gonna finish this up and head out, guys. I'm glad you guys stayed this far.